Oh, that's chess.com notifications. Okay. Wait, why don't I hear the sounds? 1 second. One second. You guys didn't hear the sounds. Just give me 1 second. Okay, let's play h4, maybe h5 next move. Go h5, hit the knight. He goes knight e7. This obviously is a very bad gambit, but maybe I can do something here. Let's go queen f3. Take with the pawn. Thank you to David Stratz for the 7 months as well. Thank you so much, David Stratz. Let's go here. Maybe bishop f4. Maybe bishop b3. But as I was saying about Danya, I think for Danya to do well, it depends. It really depends on the start he gets off to. If he gets off to a fast start, I think good things could happen. If he gets off to a bad start, I think it's going to be a very long event for him. So really the start. Now I can castle. I can play rook d1. I can also take, maybe I can also play h6. A lot of options here. I think I'm going to try to overload him so that everything is kind of under attack here. I've got the double op combo. I also can put the rook in the center as well to attack. It looks pretty bad for black. I mean, he's tied up in knots here. This looks really, really bad. And take g7. Knight e4 is also very attractive. h7. Let's take. I can take or take. I can also play knight e4, knight f6 here. Let's try knight e4 because I have knight f6 and queen f6 maybe. So maybe queen a3 as well, like queen a3, threaten checkmate. Okay, so I have knight f6 here, which is a move. I have queen a3, which is a move as well. I maybe can go queen f6 for some kind of trick, but it doesn't quite work. You kind of have to go here and take. It goes queen e6. That's a good move, actually. That's a very good move. I missed that. Now I'm probably just losing this game. Play f3. Goes here. Don't really have much going on. Probably I'm just lost. Takes with the queen. I can take with the bishop, of course. I have really nice bishops, but I'm probably just losing here. I can go g4, but he just takes. Rook c1. I think I'm just going to go g4. I'm going to sack a pawn here and try to do something with like f4, f5 maybe. Go f4, try to attack. Probably I'm just lost here, but I'm trying to do something. Rook d8. I guess I go here and king e3. Try to bring the king in. Okay, let's just go here. I guess I want to go king e3. Go here, hit the bishop, hit the rooks. That's a good move too. Go here. Probably just losing. Maybe f5 next move. Trying to do something here. Who's h5? Kind of a weird move. Rook h8. I also have bishop h3. Yeah, it's obviously losing for me. It's just a question of whether I can trick him somehow. I also have no time. I also have no time. I just realized. Yeah, I have 19 seconds. Yeah, I didn't even realize my time was so low. Thank you to Big Daddy Patty for the 9. Thank you to Palomatico for the 5. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is unrated, you guys. Completely unrated. If I had more time, I probably would have won that game, but I had no time, and at the end, I was just down a piece. Why did I resign? Because I had no time and I was down a piece. So there's no chance to win. Maybe if I Meadows Jagger for the 6 months. Okay, let's take it a little bit differently this time. Play H4, maybe H5, maybe E5 again. Same kind of idea, but different order. What's the plan for today? We're going to be doing a view arena. We're going to be doing some Elo guesser versus chat. We weren't able to do that yesterday, of course, because I was in St. Louis streaming from there. So we have that coming up. We're probably also going to cover the Sinkfield Cup towards the end of the stream, is my guess as well. And then probably some blitz and rapid, or not rapid, sorry, probably some blitz, the usual. Any update on why not playing the next Magnister event? I have scheduling conflicts. I have many other things coming up as well. So there are many other things going on that take priority over playing in that event. Thank you to Menios Jager for the 6 months. Thank you to Bagaggio for the prime. Let's go F4, F5. I mean, I can obviously go F5. I guess I get a piece back for 2 pawns, so it can't be that bad. Let's go Bishop E3. I mean, there's also going to be a Twitch Rivals coming up as well during that event. So there are a lot of different things coming up. This gambit's a little bit dubious. Yeah, just a little bit. It's not horribly dubious, but a little bit. Let's see. Okay, Bishop E7. Let's go Bishop D3. Try to trade. Maybe castle queenside or kingside. My hair looks awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, I can play Rook B1 here. I can also go Queen F3. Let's just go Rook B1. When in Kolkata, I want to book tickets. I don't know for sure if I'm going to play in that, but I got an email about an event there that's happening in November last night. So I might be playing. I wouldn't say, I mean, nothing is guaranteed, but let's go King D2 here. I guess I'll take with the pawn. How do I think Daniel do at the Magnus event? Like I said, if Daniel gets off to a good start, I think good things could happen. So it's all about the start. New setup again, no Fongle. This is my main setup here at TSM that I've been streaming from for many months now. So no. Thank you to Hat Rocks for 20 months. Thanks so much to Hat Rocks. Appreciate it. Thank you. How will I stream from Kolkata? Good question. I actually have streamed from Kolkata, India in the past, just so you guys know. But we'll see. We'll see about all that. I can take it and play Queen G1 maybe. Let's go Queen G1. Try to hit the pawns. Maybe Bishop G5. Also hit the pawn. Create the right triangle, of course. Why am I streaming from TSM? This is not your home. Is everybody trolling me this morning, or are you guys really just being silly? I need a Warfield Fish for the 4 months. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I mean, you guys trolling me, or you're like, are the people literally watching a stream for the first time? Yeah, I can play E6 here maybe. This actually also is not going very well, but let's go here. Target the pawn, create the right triangle. Everything looks pretty good here. Rook D7. Go, I can check, I guess. Let's go check, hit the king. Guess I'll go here, guard the pawn, threaten E6, threaten the king. I'm gonna go here, maybe King C2, King B3. My king is very open here on D2, so it's not a great position. Play King C2, King B3. This actually is really, really bad for me again. Gambit is not treating me well. Let's go here and here. But I am way up on time. King E8. Okay, I guess I go here. Maybe King B1. If he goes Rook F2, I take, and there's an ice skater at the back. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. I go here, threaten mate. I have E6. Should be winning with Rook C8 coming here. I think I just take the Rook and I win the game, so we get the win. Will I play in the Grand Swiss? I don't know. TSM versus St. Louis. Obviously, I much prefer being at TSM. I mean, obviously the TSM space is nicer, and I have a main setup here. But I mean, additionally, with all due respect to the city of St. Louis, Los Angeles is vastly superior. Not even close. Good night, G8. Okay, so I'm gonna play D5 here, maybe 97. I mean, that's just facts. I'm sorry, that's just facts. What is that haircut, LMAO? It's what it is. Okay, let's go H6, maybe C6 again. Thank you to Valerie R for the 10. Thank you to Techo Destructo for the Prime. Thank you so much. If I can develop my pieces, I'm going to be winning here, but whether I can develop is a question. But St. Louis is much cheaper than LA. I don't know if anybody told you guys, but life is very short. You're gonna live. You're gonna live your life. You're gonna also die at some point. It doesn't matter how much money you save, because at the end of the day, all that life is comprised of is memories and experiences. So I don't really care if the rent is cheaper in St. Louis, because the experiences you're gonna have in a place like LA are far better than the experiences you're gonna have in a place like St. Louis. So it's just that simple. I mean, it's just true. I'm sorry, that's just reality. True talk. I subscribe to this mentality. Well, I'm saying, like, so for example, let's I'll give you an example. Let's say you work for 20 years. You work for 20 years in a job, and you live in a bad place, or you live in a place that's not great. Let's say you're 45, 50 years old. There are a lot of things that you can't do at that age that you can do when you're younger, and so like the experiences that you're going to have, and the experiences are really all that life is in many ways, are like aren't going to be the same. California is full of a bunch of avocado eating clowns. Thank you for that. Avocado eating clowns. You guys are on a roll this morning. You guys are on a roll. Okay, let's take the queen and go 97. I don't think I'll play Jump King today, because I wasn't actually thinking about it in terms of the stream, but I'm pretty sure I'll play it tomorrow, because I mean I'll go get it on Steam, and I'll play it tomorrow though. Only people that have money say money doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't say money doesn't matter at all, but I'm saying, if you think about, like, so for example, I was in Florida, and obviously now I'm in California, where like the taxes are significantly higher. You write, I wrote a nice check to the state of California, and I think it was in July, and I'll send another nice check to the state of California in September. But what I would say in general terms is that, again, at the end of the day, like, where there are certain places where the experience you're going to have, the life you're going to live, are going to be a lot higher. It's just going to be, if I think about it, I'm 33. The chances to make a difference, do things in this world that are really important, probably have about a decade left. And you kind of want to be in places where things are very good. And I would also say, which experiences though? Well, okay, so for example, I don't like compare, I don't want to compare St. Louis to LA, but I will. I mean, if just in general terms, what do you have in LA that you don't have in St. Louis? First of all, you have the ocean. You have great beaches. You have a really nice ocean, just for starters, that you don't have. Additionally, you have a lot of mountains here. You have the Sierra Nevada range. You have the San Gabriels. You have so you have mountains. You have great water. The food as a whole is much better than it is in St. Louis as well. Like, there are just so many different things that I could say. Look at Biden. He's having the time of his life at 78. Don't get me started on that. Yeah. So, but do you have an arch? Oh, he's trying to get a stalemate. So yeah, that's just my take on it in general. So it's all relative. Thank you, D Drew, for the 2 months. Thank you to Croak Steezy for the 5. Yosemite is less. Yeah, Yosemite is a few hours from LA, also, I believe. So yeah, there are a lot of different things. I'll play E5 and H4 here. When am I going to Detroit? I will be catching a red-eye flight on the 20th, you guys. So I will be in Detroit on Friday. So I won't be streaming Friday or Saturday. I don't think I'll be streaming Sunday either. So I'll be taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So it's going to be a pretty short week this week, but it is what it is, as the saying goes. But I think I'll probably make up for it with like a 12-hour stream or a 24-hour stream later on this month at some point. I don't know when exactly, but that's what I would say. Okay, let's what can I do here? I guess I'll go here. I don't know for sure about 24-hour stream, but I want to do something something longer. Thank you to Bleak K for the prime. Thank you so much. Let's go here. Maybe queen d2. Actually, this is what I just had, right? I think I just had this exact game or something very. Oh, it was knight a4 maybe. Okay, I can take. I don't want to take. I can also just go like b3, maybe c3 next move. I'm kidding about a 24-hour stream. No, I'm not kidding about it. I don't know if I'll actually do it, but it's on my mind. I'm in NorCal. SoCal stole our water. I think that's been going on for a long time. I can't pick a good one as well for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Any thoughts on a subathon stream? I've thought about it in the past. I mean, I don't know if it's realistic for me, but I've thought about it. But I will say it's really good being back. That being said, today is not exactly the greatest day here in California. Oh, my knight just. I was trying to highlight the pawn, and my knight just snapped the pawn. So I'll probably lose this game. But it's not exactly the greatest day out. It's rainy. It's wet. I feel like I'm not in California this morning. I still highlight it though. True. Yeah, he goes g5. I mean, obviously, I'm just completely lost. Go c4. I mean, maybe if I get d5, there's some hope. Go here. I'm trying to do something. If I get d5, I was actually probably not if I didn't hang that pawn, I probably wasn't losing. Is there a checkmate here? Yeah, I think there is, right? There's knight f5, which is mate. Let's go check maybe. Oh, that just hangs everything. Yeah, that just hangs everything. Couldn't do it when I hung the knight. Thank you to Emanute for the tier 1. Thank you so much. I should come back to Florida. I mean, I'll go back to Florida at some point. I don't know when exactly. At some point I will. Okay, let's focus a little bit. Try not to hang pieces randomly. Let's go back. I'm not going to play d5 this one. I think I'm going to go bishop b4 this game. Do something a little bit different. How come you're not in the next Champions Tour? I thought you didn't do the GCT to play it. No, the GCT doesn't conflict with it because Wesley So, I believe, is playing. Wesley So and I think Lenny Dominguez, who are both in the Grand Chess Tour, are playing in the final event. So there's no conflict there. 97. Guess I'll go c5, maybe c4 here. Why not normal arenas in these weird positions? I like doing opening arenas, give people an experience, what they're, some familiarity with openings that they've probably never seen before. That's the main reason. I'm gonna play h5, knight f8 here. Where does this gambit stand on the list of other gambits? Seems like it's somewhere in the burning dumpster fire. Yeah, it's probably not high up, I would say. Well, I try to qualify for the candidates tournament. Maybe. I mean, I had such a great result in St. Louis that it's now something that's on my radar potentially. I don't know if I don't know what I'll do exactly, but it is on my radar now, is what I would say. What's going on in Detroit? We're gonna play some IRL chess against some of the local kids who are very strong junior players. We're gonna be playing against Canty and some of the like the master level hustlers as well. So that'll be happening this weekend. I get a turbo at LOL for the 8 months. Let's go queen a4, hit the pawn on c2. Maybe I castle, maybe I go king d7. I think castles and rook g8 looks pretty simple. How can you qualify for the world championship? You have to win the candidates tournament. The way to qualify to the candidates tournament would be to win the tournament in Riga, the Grand Swiss tournament. That's the way that I could qualify. I guess I'll go here and trade. Would I stop streaming if I qualify? No, of course not, you guys. Come on. You don't build something up over a couple of years to go from that back to like suffering from the stress of having to play 6-hour games all the time. Come on, please. Let's be serious. I mean, you don't literally build up a stream in a community, but then be like, no, I want to go play 6-hour games of chess and waste my life. You don't do that. Just no. Okay, I'm gonna go knight f5 here. Okay, I can play knight h4, hit the bishop, hit the rook. He's got a big pawn structure here, but I can actually blockade all the juicers with my bishop. They're all in the wrong color squares, and now he's gonna get sauced on the queen side. So yeah. No chance. No chance. I mean, if someone says Levy is kind of doing that, well, Levy actually has his focus on YouTube, so he's not streaming, but he is still doing. He's still very active with YouTube videos, so it's quite different. And also you can't really compare the levels either. It's just completely different. Did I hear about Devin Larratt fighting Hathorn? No, I didn't hear about that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna play Bishop D3. Just castle. My opponent just gave back the piece for no good reason. I'm not really sure why he did that. Let's just castle and take. Can I take or not? No, I think if I take, he goes here. So I guess I'll just take. Take with the pawn, goes c4 and takes and c3. I can play c4. I can take. I can also go c4 here. I'm playing the same three people. Am I? Okay, I'll wait till they start their games. I won't let them snipe. I'll wait a bit. Let's go here. Someone playing chess. Yeah, exactly. Can I show the opening sometimes? Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think the opening is just losing objectively. I think at the end of the arena, I'll show you guys why, but it is pretty bad. Do I think the stream has improved my chess? The chess itself, maybe not, but one thing that I think a lot of people don't understand is that with chess, it's a very psychological game, and I think a lot of your abilities, a lot of how you play, depends on your mood, how you feel, these sorts of things, more than just the pure abilities. And I would say that I think that in St. Louis specifically, I was much more chill. Maybe chill is the wrong word, but I was much more relaxed than everybody else who is a professional chess player. So I think that made quite a bit of a difference. They can go here. Oh yeah, way less pressure for me. Yeah, I mean, come on, you guys. I mean, I'll give you guys an example, and I mean, again, I don't want this to come off in like a really weird way or something. But what I would say is this: that like when I think about the tournament in St. Louis, or just he's got f5, which I forgot all about. Should have gone queen e2. Oh, he goes queen e6. Wait a second. I go here. I guard the rook. I hit the queen. I hit the knight. But like what I would say is in the old days, if I was leading that tournament like I was in St. Louis after the rapid portion, I honestly, that evening after beating Fabian, I'd be thinking, okay, I'm in the lead. Like there's a lot of money at stake. It's like $37,500 first prize, like a lot of money. It's really important that I play really well, that I win this tournament, and that builds the stress because you're putting pressure on yourself. And I would say that like when I was playing this tournament, that was not even in my mind. I'm just like, okay, I'm on vacation. I'm enjoying my time, and we'll see what happens. So I really was playing with no pressure at all, which I think makes a huge difference. There was pressure on you also, first OTB event in a long time. What pressure? What pressure, you guys? Tell me, what pressure? What pressure was there? What pressure was there on me? There was no pressure at all. I guess I'll take the pawn here, maybe go a4, a5. It's such BS that you lost rating. Yeah, but I mean, okay. What I would say about losing rating is there's one simple reason I lost rating, and that's because the blitz and rapid ratings fluctuate too much. So, like for example, the player Laquang Liam, who finished second in the blitz, he got like 11.5 points or something really boss like. He actually was playing on a 2690 rating, even though he's won the World Blitz Championship before, I think. So like that's a perfect example where like he was rated 2690, but he was underrated by at least 50 points, if not more. So so like that's the thing. Like they're all in rapid and blitz, players ratings fluctuate, and if you end up in the tournament where the absolute top players aren't playing, and there's one guy who's like really low rated, who's like on fire, like it's just that's how it goes. So all right, I'm gonna wait like a minute or two before we start the next game. Thank you to Bias Green for the 5 months. Thank you so much to Bias Green. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it's like that. That's Dominguez also was a world blitz champion, but he wasn't as underrated. But like Laquang Liam at 2690 like was ridiculous. He's not a 2690 blitz player And I think it was the same thing in the Rapid, where there's Sam Shankland who played in the Rapid, and his Rapid rating was like 2609 or something, which was of course also completely absurd. So like this is the thing. Okay, finally, okay, different opponent. Let's play F4 here. And Laquan gained 84 points, right? So yeah, it's like, I mean, I think that says a lot. Let's go here. I love how in chess underrated is literally underrated. Yes. Oh, Vidit has a rapid rating of 2636. That's also very funny too. Vidit is 2636 at rapid, man. Let's go 94, hit the bishop on c5. Maybe I'll just go queen e2, bishop d2. This is pretty dumpster fire though. This opening is really not a very good opening, I have to say. How did St. Louis go? Pretty good. I won the tournament. But yeah, so as I was saying, I mean, for me, in terms of St. Louis, I just felt like there was no pressure on me at all. I was just enjoying it, playing chess, having a good time, and I think that played a big role in terms of why I had such a good result. Should Vita be higher is what you're saying? Yeah, Vita should obviously be higher. Vita is not a 2636 player. I mean, period. Oh, this is such a bad opening. Let's go queen d2. It's 95. Guess I'll castle and just take. It's not ideal, but it's maybe okay. I guess I'll play g3. I need to do something here. This is pretty bad though for me. Maybe I have knight g5 here. Let's go for it. The Halloween Gambit is making me wish it was Halloween. Good one. Thank you. It's Whitey for the 8 months. Thank you so much. It's Whitey. Hotel arrangements were fine. They were fine. Faruja is 2655 in rapid. Yeah, I mean, also another example, like Ali Reza is not a 2650 rapid player. Thank you to Fernflower for the prime. Like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I can play Queen F3 here. I can also play like H3 and G4. Maybe I think I'm gonna go H3, G4, try to win some material here. Go G4. Guess don't I have this and some kind of checkmate idea? Maybe it's bishop H3 to stop it, but this is already pretty bad for black. Get Nick Merckx to play some chess. I have watched Nick Merckx quite frequently. But he's a FPS guy. Am I gonna play Jump King? I think I'll play it tomorrow because I didn't have time really to download it before the stream or get things set up. But I think I'll play it tomorrow. Thank you, Don Alberto, for the 15. But I'm pretty sure I'll play it tomorrow. I just need to remember to get it and have it set up. Don't please. Why not? Why not? Come on, you guys. Let's be serious. Why do this guy do for a living? What does that mean? Let's play rook e1, maybe f5 next move. Yeah, there's a new map out, so king h2, king g3 here. Yeah, I think I go knight g5 of 96 with the classic forkaroo of the rooks here. Yes, I'll go king g3, maybe bishop e2, rook d1. You don't have to read all the comments. Yeah, but I'm a streamer. Streamers read their chat. They pay really close attention to their chat. If you want to be a really good streamer, you have to have that ability to interact with your chat. So it's not a joke. Is it weird to consider chess players gamers? I think in some ways yes, in some ways no. I think it depends. I mean, chess players are a very mixed bag. There definitely are players who have played a lot of games. There are also other players who have not played almost any games. So it's kind of a weird mix. I'm sure Ludwig reads chat. Come on, don't be silly. Let's take. Go rook d1. Will I ever play classical tournaments again? A tournament again? Of course I will. Obviously. Let's take. Yeah, I'll wait like 5 seconds so we don't get the spammer. How did I decide to become a streamer? I thought it was fun to try and bring chess to the masses, try and do something where you explain the game, you know, you have fun. And you know, I would say for the first like year and a half of it, Like, it was just something I just did. It was not a job or anything of that nature. Thank you to Cubic for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Do I think Levy will become a GM? Hard to say. Hard to say, but I would say overconfidence is not a good thing. And I think Levy is a little bit too overconfident when it comes to it right now. And I think if he needs to be a little bit more grounded in the actual tournaments, because otherwise he's gonna have big mood swings when things don't go his way, sort of when they go his way, and then when they don't go his way. And when you're trying to play for norms, it's really important that you're very stable. You have to be extremely stable and not emotional. That's one of those things that that you learn a lot when you're playing for norms. And that's kind of the point, is that you have to be really stable, because things are not always going to go your way in chess. And that's the big thing. Okay, let's go knight of 496 here. Have I ever been to Australia? No, I haven't. Yeah, let's see. I can play c6. I can also take. I think I'll just take on d4 here. Isn't volatility good since you only need 3 norms? Not unless you're gonna run it up right at the start. And I would say that looking at Levy's style, he doesn't have that style. So I'll give you an example. Like, obviously Ali Reza is a GM, Daniel Naroditsky are GMs, but there are people who, even at their rating, where when they play against the top guys, they can run really hot. Like, they can run really hot in a way that some players can't, for example. And I think, like, that's the thing. Like, if you're an IM trying to become a GM, if you can run really hot or you have a really aggressive style, sometimes then it's true that it doesn't matter. But Levy doesn't have that style, so it's quite different, is what I would say. Let's take. How do I plan to also respond to chat? Okay, I don't know what that was. Weird game. What is his style? I mean, Levy can be aggressive, but it's like tactical, positional. It's not an all-out brawler style, though. That's what I would say. It's not an all-out brawler style. So it's definitely I mean, for him, he needs to be more stable. I would say just try to be more stable across the board. Do I have a second monitor? Yeah, I do have a second monitor here. I did shave recently. Yeah, let's play. Okay, let me get the bishop out, get the knight out, get the pawn out. Everything should be pretty good here. Yeah, let's take. Let's go. I can play knight e7 and maybe just castle here. What's your dream car? My dream car? I don't have a dream car at the moment. I have a nice old-fashioned Honda Civic EXL, so that's what I drive, you guys. I'm a very simple person. I don't need that Lambo or any of that stuff. I can play bishop f5. I can also take and maybe go queen d6 here. Go queen d6. Let's go rook d8 here. What year is my Civic? That's kind of personal, but whatever. It's like 2017 or something. I saw a picture of you with a Porsche. I don't have a Porsche, sorry. Go here, maybe knight c5. Okay, I have knight c5 here. I can also move my bishop maybe to like f5 or something. I also have knight g6. I don't love it, but I'll play it. I can go knight c5 or bishop f5. It's not a great position, actually. It's kind of ugly. Go here, maybe rook e8. When I come to New York City and play the Hustlers on stream, I mean, I've already played some of those Hustlers in the past. I mean, I grew up in New York City. This is not most of these people have been around for a very long time. So that's what I would say. I mean, I grew up in New York. I'll take the pawn. I can also take the pawn at f3. It doesn't look right. I think I'll just drop the... If I take the pawn on f3, he has bishop g5 to hit the rook, and then he takes my bishop. So I should just move the bishop out of the way first. I only started getting into chess. What opening should I study first? It depends. Do you like playing more? Or do you actually enjoy like studying games? Like, do you enjoy like looking at a game, whether it's on a screen or a book, or do you just enjoy like getting right into the game itself? Is kind of the question. Because if you really just like getting right into the, or if you like reading, sorry, or or looking at the famous games, then you should probably look at the e4 e5 Spanishes, because there's so many historical games of importance. But if you're more like just playing, getting right into it, then it's probably more practical to play openings like the London system as a beginner, I would say, if you're completely new to the game. Italian is a very bad opening for pure beginners, I would say. Not someone's in first place, I said. Ryan. Okay, congrats, Ryan. But I would say, yeah, if you're starting out, Italian is actually the worst opening to play. It's a very bad opening to play as a beginner. Thank you to Wolfgang for the 9 months. Thanks so much to Wolfgang. How do I play and respond to chat? I mean, I'm just that good at chess. What can I say? I'm just that good. But yeah, the problem with the Italian is just too close of an opening. It's just the opening becomes very close, and so if you're a beginner, you need more space on the board. The more space there is, the easier it is to conceptualize tactics and patterns in general. So you want more open space on the board. Even like this gambit, for example, it's not a good gambit, but even for a beginner with more space, more development for the bishops, you have more chances to to create patterns and tactics, because at the beginner level, it's much more about that than anything else. Okay, I'm gonna play h5 again. Play queen g4. I can also just develop. I'm just gonna develop here with bishop d3. He goes d5. I guess I can play a3 and takes probably. Would I ever try Rocket League? I've played Rocket League on stream, you guys. Of course I have. I'm a gamer. Come on. I played Rocket League on stream. I'm gonna go a4, maybe bishop a3 to open up a diagonal, maybe f4 f5 as well at some point. But yeah, I have. Is chess technically a game? I mean, I don't know. I've said it before. I think chess is kind of in between. It's like it's a board game. It's sort of, I think, in some ways a mind sport. Also, like chess is like, it kind of is in that gray area where I think it can fall into any number of categories. I'm gonna go g5 and takes probably. So let's go g6. Let's clog up the king side, and now I'm gonna try to attack on the queen side. Maybe let's go here, open this up, maybe just safely put my king here, and now try to bring all the forces over to the queen side and attack here. Go a5. This looks very good for me, actually. I have bishop c5 next move, queen b4, rook b1, bishop a6, maybe a triple stack even. This looks really, really good. What's my favorite game that's not chess? Probably, I said it before. I mean, I'm a boomer, so StarCraft was probably my thing. Beyond that, I mean, there are a lot of the modern games that I like, but StarCraft will always have a special place in my heart. Go here and rook b1. It's just which race. I mean, probably Terran was my favorite. Terran or Toss, but probably Terran. I was never very good with Zerg, but Terran. He was rook d8. I still have bishop b6 here. I think I'm just gonna go for the. How do I crash? I'm gonna go for the legendary triple stack. Go over the legendary triple. Dude, if you were a gamer, you aren't a boomer. I guess StarCraft, yeah, but StarCraft is a pretty old game. Thank you to RS Das for the prime. Thank you so much to RS Das. Appreciate it. Thank you. Go, let's go rook b1. I mean, this looks terrible for black. I feel like I must be winning here somehow. Go here, maybe. Oh, this must be winning. Takes. Bishop a6 maybe, because if he takes, I checkmate him on the back with the triple. This looks really, really bad for black. But he hangs on. He finds this. I do have a6 here. I can also just take. I'll just take and take. To go here, and then I go a6. And his knights are kind of stuck, actually. His knights are glued. He can't move this one, because then if he moves this one, he hangs this one. So he can't move this one. He can't move that one, because then he gets made. So his knights are kind of stuck. They're kind of glued to their squares. Go here. I'm gonna go rook b7 next move. This looks very, very bad for black. Do I think chess will ever evolve? I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna take with the pawn. Take this one. Okay, let's just go rook here. So here I'm gonna go g7, rook h8. Oh, did I just blunder? I might have just blundered. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I think I did actually just blunder. What did I just do? Okay, now I take. I go rook g6. Should just be winning. Go check h6. Go check and take the pawn. Check. Now I push and win the game. Let's go here, make a queen, end the game. Ever thought of streaming with Aiden Ross? Not really. Thank you, that blue boy, for the prime. Any chance we'll see the original Sinkfield Cup field from 2020 anytime? That tournament would have been so stacked. I don't know. Who knows? Thank you to Mostel for the 12 months. Thanks so much. Let's play e5. Everybody's going this way to. Let's play h4, h5. Can he actually get away with this? I was wondering if he could. Maybe he can. I guess I just play for really fast development here. Like here, castles. I got to go for stuff really, really quickly here. Go here. I'm down a juicer, so I have to castle and get out of center. He goes d6. I assume I can just castle. A lot of pressure in the center here. Take and take, I guess. At bishop b5. That's game over. A little bit sketchy. Let's just take the queen. Go here. Yeah, not exactly fantabulous for 2600. Go here, hit the knights. Can I become an NM with just the London system? You can become a master player with the London system for sure. I don't think I don't think there's any reason that you can't. Getting higher than that probably is difficult. You can maybe get to IM or a little bit above. There are cases where that's happened, but I would say in general, master is possible, but beyond that, it gets really, really difficult. Nice hair. What, did something happen to my hair? My hair looks pretty standard. Guess I'll just go here to trade some bishops. What place is he in? I still have a crappy phone. I'm in Los Angeles, but I'm back at TSM. Go here. Let's create the classic right triangle and end the game. Minlay plays London. Yes, I was saying there are exceptions like Minlay, but there are not many of them. There are some, but I would say the number of people who've gotten to master is pretty high with just London. It's probably a very high number, in fact. Thank you to Divinus for the 13. Thank you so much to Divinus. Appreciate it. Thank you. Any issues traveling? No issues whatsoever. Actually, I was gonna say when I had my layover at the Denver airport, that place was bustling with like flights. Like there were so many people. The airport was like more full than it ever was, at least when I recall going through there in pre-COVID times. So I don't know. Like it was kind of surprising. It was like really, really jam packed. Why do you always stream late night? I'm in India because normally I try to stream for the biggest audience for the people who like my stream. There are a lot of people who watch who who watch from Europe, and this is a pretty good time for them. I said bustling, you guys. I said bustling. Come on. Good night, G6. Come on, you guys. Seriously. Go H6 here. Go Queen D8. Go Bishop B4. Yeah. Just take and go D5 here. Can I explain the right triangle theme? It's just a double attack, but I'm just making it sound more creative. Will I do a charity stream for Afghanistan? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what's going on there. Thank you, Durash, for the 11 months. I mean, I have no idea. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Play King F8 here. Also block though. Just castle here. But I already told you guys I don't want to talk about the topic. I've pretty straightforward opinions on that. Which is that everybody's done something wrong. Everyone's done something wrong. But it shouldn't have happened the way it did. I will say that. I think what's happened is pretty horrible. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened the way that it did. Yeah, I think I just trapped the queen here with rook b8. No, I mean, nobody was smart. Nobody was smart. Take the pawn. I can play c5 here. No, my opinion is that basically, basically Trump did a terrible job. Biden did a terrible job. Every administration did a terrible job. That's my opinion. Thank you to Lars Boogie for the 11 months. Thank you so much. Play rook f8. Go c5, c4, c3. Go check, maybe queen a2. Hit the pawn on f2. Should just be GG's here pretty quickly. Let's take the pawn. Hit the pawn on f2 here. Actually, let's just checkmate. Let's keep going. Climb the scoreboard. A couple more wins. Maybe get to the top 3. I have been to Ireland. Yeah, I have. Oh, is that supposed to be Kanye? That's a profile picture of Kanye West. Has that album dropped yet, you guys? The Donda was it called? More importantly, was that why XQC got banned? Okay, I don't want to play. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna play Bishop D3 here. What jacket is that? Oh, it's a new jacket that I got. So anytime I play in St. Louis, they always give you some swag, and usually it's like there are a couple of jackets. So this is a jacket I got in St. Louis in my gift bag. So that's what it is. Let's play F4. Let's go Queen D2 here. I like my position here in the center. Maybe E5. Maybe castle's next move. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna castle here. Maybe Queen F2. Maybe Knight B5, Queen A5. Try to attack if he goes this way. He does. Let's go here. Let's line it up. Did I get a trophy from the win in St. Louis? No, I got no trophy, you guys. There's no trophy. So I took pictures with a trophy, and then they didn't give me the trophy, basically. So, yeah. Pretty weird. So what you're going to see is you're going to see what's going to happen. Show the trophy. There were some pictures taken with it. Yeah, let me change the scene. Yeah, there's a picture, you guys. So you see, here's a picture of me holding this trophy, but I didn't get the trophy. That's the whole point. I didn't get the trophy. I'm gonna go D5 here. Okay, so it goes rook h7. That just hangs upon a7. Will I do any collabs with Kanye? Nope. Nope. It's like in tennis, you have to win 3 times before you get it. Very funny. I guess I'll play f5 to close the diagonal so he can't retreat with the bishop back. It's probably getting mated here somehow. Maybe not, though. Maybe I should have just checked right away. Check, 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 check. Okay, whatever. Let's go check. Let's go check. Go check. Go check. Let's go check. Let's go check. Go check. I have bishop b6. I have queen a8 mate. Should be over in a second. Let's keep going. Next game. Who are we supporting for the Sinkfield Cup? I don't have a personal preference. So let's just go here. Okay, I lost this guy to start the event, so I want to beat him in the final game of the event now. I mean, d5 looks like a good. I think bishop b4 and just knight e7 should be safe enough here. Do I think I will be in the candidates tournament if I qualify? Yes. If I don't qualify, then no. Pretty simple. Yes or no. Knight e7 here. Yeah, this is Charlie Brown. Why am I not playing there? For a couple of reasons. First of all, I had this Detroit trip planned long in advance. So that's the first reason. Secondly, I've been away from my stream for nearly a week. And trying to take a month off is just not going to cut it, to be blunt. So there's that as well. Play d4, d5. Thank you to Anna Chess. Thank you so much to Anna Rudolph for the 34-month resub. Oopsie daisies, oopsies, 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 oopsie daisies. Oopsies. Yeah. That was not ideal. If I can win 2 games, I can actually maybe get to first place. Are you sure you're 2800? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pre-move it to be safe. Hikaru is dedicated to making us look bad at chess, so he streams as much as possible. Very funny, you guys. Very funny. Let's go here. They need to add Fabulous for 7 months. What country is the best food? I don't know. Go queen e2 and trade. I want to try to win 2 games quickly if I can. And castle, I can take this castle here. A lot of threats. Maybe knight e4, maybe bishop b5, maybe bishop b5, knight e4. It looks very good. Okay, now the way to win this game is to go for broke. And to go for broke, I can take. Let's go here and go for the double stack, maybe. Did I visit anywhere in St. Louis? No, I didn't visit anywhere because I was just there playing the tournament. Thank you to Old Lawyer Dude for the gifted sub. Let's go check and take. I'll check and take. Thank you to My Collie for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. What kind of car do I drive? I don't drive a Lamborghini like Ty Lopez. I can make a check on a8 maybe. Let's go check. Go check. And now I've check. I guess I'll go check again. Go check. This should just be winning. My man's put his king in the center of the board, and this is really bad. Go check. I think I have checkmate. Just check and mate. Thank you to Ormic for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Ormic. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. 451. Maybe I can one more game. I have enough time. We went knight c6. I do want to go to Australia. Is it really that cold at TSM? What do you mean cold? I mean, I generally I keep it pretty cold. I mean, I always keep the temperature at 69 degrees. So I'm just one of those people who likes it colder versus hotter. So let's take and castle here. Maybe go f5. I'm trying to attack. Maybe queen h5 here. Go check. Guess I'll take the bishop here. I think I'm doing very well here. My opponent's struggling with this king position here to develop it. Oh, queen e8's a very good move though. Let's go here. Need a goat Patronus for the prime. Let's go rook e1, of course. My mana's looking really bad. I'm coming for his king. Also, look at this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on their original squares here. Maybe Helio transfer 17. This should be losing. Let's just take. Check. Go here. Collect the rook in the corner. Collect the pawn. Collect the rook. GG's. Get another win. 3 minutes to go. What animal do I identify as? I don't identify as an animal. I identify as a Homo sapien. Or yeah. Go here. Take and play like 97, maybe d5. Go here. Human beings are animals too. Yeah, you guys are trolling with some nonsense. I just realized. Guess I go here, h5, g6. Should just be winning. Oh, it's my move. Let's go here and takes. Am I more comfortable playing OTB or online? I like both. I like both. Both are good. All right, you guys, we got the dub, and with that, I think we're gonna end up winning this view arena if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. My head bobbing is on beat. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning wherever you are in the big wide world. I could download Jump King and try to play it later. Let's see. Does Plano Latte win his game or not? Probably not. Doesn't look like he's gonna win his game in time. So I think we're gonna have to win in this view arena. I think online and OTB are pretty similar. In my opinion, they're pretty similar, is what I would say. But I do think over the board, I have a bigger advantage than I do online, which is kind of weird because I've definitely played more online than most people. But I think I have a bigger edge over the board. I think my processor, also known as my brain, is a little bit better in the scrambles over the board than other players versus online. That's what I would say.